Hello and welcome to another incisive time on Lifepoint with UC. If this is your first time of coming to my channel, I just want to say welcome. And if you are an existing subscriber, you are most welcome. So on today's topic, we shall be discussing something very interesting and enlightening to the minds of young parents, especially who are starting off the life of parenting newly. And what is that topic? Stay tuned. We shall be looking at a topic, the favorite child syndrome. Now, a lot of parents run this risk of having a favorite child. And really, does it impact positively on the rest of other children? And what are their reasons for having this favorite child? So there are different kinds of this favorite child syndrome. We have the intelligent child, we have the pretty child, we have the easy child, we have the male child, and then we have the last born. Now, these are different types of favorite child syndrome that parents exhibit. The intelligent child. This is the child who makes mom and dad super proud with top-notch academic performance. So sometimes he or she can be excused from chores because they are preparing for the all-important examinations. This type of child will always get lots of gifts and sometimes can be unfairly compared to the less intelligent siblings. Here we have the pretty child. Now, these are children whose physical appearances and mom and dad lots of compliments. Their less beautiful siblings in return get zero compliments and sometimes get teased with some parts of their bodies like big head, pot belly, bow legs, etc. So that's what happens for the pretty child. He or she stands out to make the family or the parents to receive compliments based on their physical appearance. Here comes the easy child. Here we have children with a perfect temperament. They are generally happy, easygoing, hands-on, readily available to accept tasks from the parents. Bottom line, they are easy and they make parenting interesting and rewarding for dad and mom. These are the kind of children that they know that once mom says anything or dad says anything, they are there to, run off and do it so that mom and dad will not shout or get angry and everybody gets along well with them in the house. Woohoo! The male child. So most African countries have a patriarchal society. So the male child is revered. They have a special edge over their female counterparts. Even when they are lazy and indisciplined, they get pampered and excluded from chores. And then he or she even gets away with speaking or acting arrogantly. You hear things like he's a man, and then he will be the one to bear the family name. So they have special attention, and it's even worse off when it's like the only male in the family, the last born. Now, this is the child who may be getting lots of attention, albeit not only from the parents, but from the siblings as well. Interestingly, when this child arrives, the parents may have already become energetically worn out because of course, they had used the energy to raise the older siblings. So what now happens to this child is that he or she becomes the rallying point of admiration, of pampering, and excessive attention. So even when he or she is doing wrong, the parents believe that he or she should be pampered, given the fact that they have been able to train up the older ones. And so this makes the last born to have some sense of entitlement that lingers on for a long time. Something very unique for this last borns is that even the older children are refrained from disciplining them to prevent injury. In addition, other people get blamed when they try to discipline them. You hear things like, don't you know you're older than him? He's the last child, he's younger than you, so you should have taken that responsibility for him. So these are some of the privileges that come with the last born syndrome, which is not encouraged or even advised to happen. The favorite child syndrome is indeed a syndrome because it always results in psychological problems for the less favored child. Psychological problems: inferiority complex, lack of emotional intelligence, loneliness, and even sibling rivalry. On the other hand, for the favored child, it makes the child to grow up with a sense of entitlement, believing that whatever thing he or she wants, they must get it, even when it's not favorable. So parents, we're advising you to please raise these children in a healthy environment where you will always apply balance, because every child is gifted, every child is unique, and it's left for you, who is a child handler, to discover the unique gifts, talents, and treasures of this child and nurture it for the self-development of that child. Till we meet again next time, just know that self-development is a journey. It's not automatic, and you will get there. See you.